Hey, I'm Nick Williams, and you're watching Medicare Millionaire. In this video, we're going to talk about what the expectations you should have as far as income in this business. I'm going to use a couple different scenarios to give you those numbers, uh, from high performer to, say, an agent that sucks. But understand one thing: you don't have to be a superstar in this business to make great money. And anybody can become very wealthy in this business. So I'm going to go through some numbers. I'm going to try to move through this quickly. And I'm going to give you a scenario of somebody that just works hard and is honest, hard-working person devoted to their craft. That's the person we want to focus on. And that person, and these are conservative numbers. I'm going to tell you about somebody who excels and maybe somebody that sucks. But even if you suck, you should stick around because you will get better and better. There is hope for you, and you have to fight through. But let's move on. I'm going to look off to the side here at these numbers. They should be on the screen behind me. The agent that writes 200 deals a year, 200 deals a year, that's a good agent. That's a hard worker. That's somebody who's dedicated. They're out there every day. Or they're just really super good and aren't out there every day. But let's just say the honest, hardworking agent gets out there, works every day. And there is no other way to be satisfied as a person, but other than put in a good day's work. Because that's where you get value out of your life. I'm using Medicare Advantage renewal commissions. I'm not giving any extra for new to Medicare, and I'm not taking away from Medicare supplements that may be lower in commission. So that agent that works hard, is dedicated to their craft, they study, and they get out there and work. They put up 200 Medicare Advantage plans per year. They're at $96,400, what I call get out of bed money, year 3. That's not bad. They're not a superstar, but that's pretty good. Now, in that third year, they put up the same numbers as they did the first 2 years. They throw in some annuity money, annuity commissions, I should say, which that's the way we teach here at Medicare Millionaire. Medicare, final expense, indemnity, and annuity. We go through 4 product progressions with our business model. And you need to do that. And it's not rocket science. You can figure this out. $10,000 in annuity money or annuity commissions, that's one good one or a couple small ones. 25 final expense policies, which isn't even one every 2 weeks. That would give that agent $170,000 a year income. I'm rounding off some of those numbers, but it's about $170,000 a year in income. There's nothing wrong with that. The person that's going to be a doctor is still in college. They're still paying. They're not making a penny. They're going in debt. This is a luxury. You have to be making money while you're learning a craft, a skill, a business, a profession, an industry that's going to make you wealthy. You're at $170,000 and you haven't, this business has paid you the whole time. So you've never gone negative. Okay. Now let's say you do a bang up job. You write 300 deals a year. Now that's doing a good job. People do more than that, but that's doing a fantastic job. That's $144,000 get out of bed money in year 3. And I always shoot for year 3 because that's the year that it all pays off if you're a good hard worker. I can't help you on year 1 and 2. I can't help it if you've got a wife and 3 kids and a big mortgage and a BMW and a Mercedes. That is a tough situation. But nonetheless, you've got to do it. You've got to pay the price and figure it out somehow. You just got to do it. You've got to. So you can't say, oh, it's not enough first year commission. Because what are you going to do? Why are you even talking to somebody as far as an opportunity here if you're not making the money where you are, or if it's not satisfying where you are? Because are you going to wait 3 years for things to get better? Well, I got news for you. They won't. The opportunity will never get better than it is today. All right, so that person is $144,000 get out of bed money. And if they repeat that year as a base income that year just on Medicare, they're at $216,000. They throw on some other policies, products. I'm not even calculating because that person is a hitter. They're going to get the other business. Or you know what? They may not even want to. They may just want to keep streamline and keep writing as many Medicare policies as possible. Because that's what happens to a lot of these guys. They get so many. It's like, well, why do I have to do this other stuff? I'll just keep building that book and make that book bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's their focus. All their effort can be on that. Having said that, they're easily at $250,000 in income. Easily at $250,000 in income. Year 3. And it's only going to get better from that point forward. That's it. It's easy. That is going to be easy for that person. They're going to make more than most people in time. They'll be, if they can maintain this pace, they'll be at $500,000. And let me tell you something. You don't have to be a superstar to become extremely wealthy in this business. It's just not a requirement. All right, now let's say you suck. And I say that lovingly, how's that? But let's say that you don't have the skill set, you don't have the confidence, whatever it may be, you just are very inexperienced. Maybe you just feel like you're out of your league. You can still go in and fight and make sales and improve your craft. You should absolutely stick in this business. You should absolutely see it through, because if you suck here, you're going to suck someplace else, right? But at least here, you're growing a business. You're building a business. You're helping people. This is a great business. We help the most needy segment of our population, seniors. And if you care and if you do this right, that will have its own reward. Okay, having said that, 100 deals per year because you suck. At the end of 2 years, you're at 48,000. So let's say about 50,000 get out of bed money. Where else are you going to get that? If you're not really qualified or skilled, throw in some annuity commissions, say $4,000 and 15 final expense policies. That's like even a blind squirrel can find a nut every now and then, right? You just keep working, keep pushing forward. And believe me, I've done this. And you will, if you believe in yourself, even if you are terrible, you'll do better than those numbers. You will do better. When I came into this business, I sucked. I did better than I was a top agent, because your enthusiasm, your pure enthusiasm should make you better than that. If you just get the fear out of the way, get out of your head, you'll be fine. That's what you have to do. So I don't care if you're new and don't have any experience and don't know how to sell and you're scared. You should still do a fantastic job. I remember when I started in this business, I really was. I mean, I had fear because I was a kid. When I was a young adult, I was a big kid. I wasn't a young man. I was a big boy. And how should I say this? I went out there and I did not exude total confidence. Talking to me wasn't like talking to your CPA, which is where you'll end up, or your doctor or your lawyer. You need to be an authoritative presence. But I had the enthusiasm. And I remember one person saying to me, like, I don't know, I don't understand all this, Nick. And this was selling whole life off a spreadsheet and just going into all these numbers and dividends and paid up additions and all this stuff. And they said, but you seem to believe it. So go ahead and write me up. People love enthusiasm. You can do this. And I support you 100%. That'll get you nothing. That, what they say, that, I guess it's $2 will get you a cup of coffee now. All right. That's it. Everybody can be successful. And that, from the bottom to the top, you will be successful. You will grow. And the person at the bottom, you may surpass that other person in a handful of years, because you will become a superstar. For the superstar, you can just blow it up to that point, build an agency out, put some agents under you. Next thing you know, you're making millions. It's just the way it is. And we're gonna end this right here, right now. Goodbye.